Hey guys, welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shanna. If you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4 who's in our 6th year of homeschooling, and well, it's March, end of March. So we are rapidly approaching the end of our homeschool year, which is bananas, absolutely bananas. And so here I am sharing with you our 5th grade non-religious Timberdoodle Curriculum Kit recap for the 2022-2023 school year. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find us right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. Now, you may be saying, Shanna, it's not even the end of the year. Why are you doing this? Let me tell you why. 1, close enough to the end of the year, I have a really good handle on like what we are using, so I can totally give this. 2, I want to share the recaps before these specific kits go on sale, right before the new kits come out. 3, I'm already planning next year. I have moved on. So those are the reasons. That's why, because I want you to know, and I'm just ready to buy the new stuff. So I've moved on. I'm into planning. We're done here. So I'm wrapping it up. Okay? Yes, I know a lot of you will feel me, okay? And then this will be happy for their scratch and dent sale or the kits going on sale before they launch the new ones. And I can be all in on new kits because that's what I like to do, like as soon as humanly possible. Okay, if you don't know, Timberdoodle is a curriculum company that was started by people like you and me who wanted to do what was best for their kids. They realized if they got together and got a group together, they could buy supplies at like a bulk discount and then kind of pass them out to the people they knew. And from that spawned this whole curriculum kit company. They do not self-publish things. They just compile and curate what they think is the best, and they're reevaluating all the time. So it does change like every year. Not always big changes, but sometimes, and they put together the kits and they send you a happy box with doodles on it, and it's amazing and it's awesome and it's one low price, and somebody else has done the thinking for me, and I appreciate that. They do, I would argue the bulk of their business is religious curriculum kits, but they offer a non-religious curriculum kit, which is not the same as secular. It's more neutral and not secular, so you need to feel your comfort level on that, but I love them. I also love that they customize their kits. Like I can customize it, so I can chunk out what I don't want and I can keep in what I do want. And so I customize our kit every year. The first year I did like straight non-religious kit, and then I customized it every year. And they also have different levels. So like basic, which is just like your basics, is exactly what you need to be like good. And then complete, which is a little more stuff. And then elite, which is like all the razzle dazzle, bells and whistles, all the things. And I always start with the elite kit because I want the fun games and like the maps and the crayons. Like I want all of that. And then I switcheroo, flip flop flee, all the things out of the coconut tree. And that is how I roll. So yes, okay, so here we go. That's all of that, okay? And I'm excited, and I will be sharing when I'm buying the new kits because I like get really excited. I get wicked excited. One of the best things that makes Timberdoodle super awesome for me is the scheduler. So if you don't know anything about that, I've got tons of videos on that. Search it. Timberdoodle scheduler is amazing. And they have an app this year, which I haven't used, but is still real cool. Okay, so I'm using my cheat sheet because, again, we haven't quite finished this up yet. So as opposed to grabbing that table and pulling it in the middle of the room and laying it all out and getting everything out the cabinet and putting, I do not have the energy for that today because we had friends over earlier. It is spring break when I am still convincing my children they need to do school even though all their friends are off. So we're doing like double, like all the fun stuff, but I'm still making them do the work stuff, and I still have to work. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that today. So instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Shanna over here and then insert the things that I'm talking about. And I'm using my cheat sheet, which is my catalog, which I always have handy. I don't know why. I have one shelf up here. Anytime I have a reference, I got it right there. Okay, it's got all my catalogs from all the places. I love it. So get yourself a reference shelf because I use it so much. Every time somebody has a question, I'm like, let me go my shelf. Okay, I'm gonna focus. Now, something that I do like actually write in their catalogs is that it's like color coded. Can you see? There we go. The lighting adjusted. You can see. And so it tells you like what's in the religious and non-religious and then basic, elite, all that. It's super fun. Okay, so we're just gonna run straight down. The handbook. I I love the handbook. I love having the handbook. I like the information in the handbook. I like the additional questions in the handbook. I like the reading challenges in the handbook. I like the scheduler that comes with it. I have paid extra for the scheduler because sometimes I don't always necessarily qualify for like a full kit, even though like to me it's full kit. To them, it doesn't check all the boxes to be a full kit. And I've called and added on the scheduler and said, I want it. I want it. I want somebody to tell me this is the best ideal plan, and then I want to tweak it. I know I work best when I start with what somebody tells me I should do, and then I tweak it to what I want to do or how I think it will work best. And that works for me. That is my sweet spot. And you could just do like, bam, they told me what to do, and then I did it. And you check the box every day. You can print weeks, you can color. I've got whole videos. Again, go look at that. Okay, scheduler, online scheduler, and handbook. Yes, love it. Yes. Okay, 101 doodle definitions. We love that this year. My daughter loves it, and she's pretty good at it. Like querulous was like a bunch of question marks that formed into a face. It's a really fun way to do that. And I think there's actually studies out now that talk about doodle notes versus like regular taking notes, and it stays better. Let's see, MUS. We didn't use MUS. You guys know that. Spelling you see, swap that out for, that's the other thing I like is in the customizing. You can take things out and put things in, but you can swap it. So like I didn't use spelling you see, I used all about spelling. Love it. So I think that's really fun. You guys know I love all about spelling. She's becoming a better like inherent speller, but that'll be my interview review because this is more just about like what's in the kit. Weekly real world writing. I have really enjoyed that for her because how to write an email, how to write a thank you note, how to write a recipe, how to write a report. Like it's that stuff, that other stuff that doesn't always get like covered. Math, you see Epsilon. We did start the year with Epsilon, and then we moved into, Zeta. We're in Zeta now. So we are now decimal. We did Epsilon for fractions, and now we're in Zeta for decimals. Love the Math UC programs. I have a review on every single level we have ever done. Absolutely love it. Love that they are included. I do have to say the Zeta level, what were we talking? It was no, not the Zeta level. It was my younger daughter in the Gamma level. Is she Gamma? No, she's Beta. In the Beta level, it's talking about like ordinal numbers, first, second, third, and they were talking about the commandments. And so that's another, every once in a while he'll say things where I'm just like, it's not. And other than that, it's not anything that's like particularly religious. It's just things where I'm like, that's where the neutral comes in and not secular, for sure. Extreme ... US history. She loves the extreme ... We usually keep them in the car, and it's one of those like I'm stuck in the car and now I'm doing this ... But she enjoys them, and that's how we use them. Those are things that are in like the elite kit. Critical and creative thinking. We have used this in the past and I didn't love it. I actually do like it a lot more this year. I felt before like it was significantly above where she was, but I think it tends to model more of like the math things in there tend to model more of like the placement level for public school, whereas like Math UC is mastery based. So she didn't do division with multiplication. And so that's a problem when in third grade, it's asking for like division things. You know what I mean? It was just a little bit out of grasp, I felt like. Architecto, absolutely love it. I love the fact that they include Architecto and Genius Star. I love that they include these games, and my kids don't always open them right away. So like Genius Star, that just came out, I mean, relatively recently, and now it's like nonstop. I am okay with that. A lot of people I've gotten feedback say that they'll get like the big kit and they'll stick some of the fun stuff away for like halfway through the year to pull it out to be like, oh, here's a new, like that infusion of new, which is really handy, or hold it back for like gifts because again, you're kind of, you're getting a lot of stuff. It makes sense to spread it out. It does to me anyway. We got a history of US part 1, which is books 1 through 5. We were struggling to use them and get through them until somebody told me that there is an audiobook version. We're wrapping it up, baby. So I love that there is an audiobook version. I like the print version. It's gorgeous. There's so much information jam-packed in there. I just wish we were better at using that format, to be absolutely honest with you. Amazing World War II stories. I really enjoyed that. And it is about the only dose of World War II that we've made it to yet in our homeschool. So it is really important. Skill Sharpeners geography, love it. Page a day and done, so easy. Draw the USA, fun and amazing. And again, these are elite kit things, kind of the extra, the bonus, the really kind of just cherry on top kind of thing. Scrunch Map USA is really nice. We've got the Scrunch Map USA and the World Scrunch Map this year. We got them both this year, which has been really handy because you guys know I've added in some like specific like map focus. And so that has worked really, really well. We didn't get any science from them. Again, bless those customized kits. STEM, Let's Start Coding Base Kit and the Stopmotion Explosion Kit 2.0. Both of these are amazing. I mean, toys isn't the right word because they're not toys. They are so, tools maybe is the right word because they're so advanced. They're not a toy, but you play with them like a toy, but you get really, really advanced results out of them, like a full video or you've coded a thing. I don't know how to describe this. It's one of those things that if every kid had access to this kind of thing, what a place the world would be. It's so advanced, but fun and engaging. I don't know how, there's probably a word somewhere and I don't know what it is. So if you guys know, reach down in the comments, help me out. I can't articulate what I am trying to say, but it is like, it's smart play. It's smart play. It's brilliant because they want to do it, but it's so much benefit the way the world is going as far as being fun, being engaging, but being such a foundation to producing some of that stuff later. So being able to create special effects, being able to make stop motion photography, being able to code something, to make a final product that completes the circuit and makes the thing happen. Like, that's the way of the world. And you guys, we've talked about this a lot, the weight of raising girls, making sure that they feel confident in their math, in their STEM, in their STEAM topics, to make sure that they've got a good footing going into the world and into the workplace that's predominantly male dominated. If we can do these things fun, early, complete early, and make that path a little easier, a little smoother for them, I'm all for that. And also it is fun and it checks the box for school. So to me, that's gold. It's gold. It's absolutely gold. Doodle America. This is so fun because it's just one of those things that's really simple, drawing. But it's, again, there's so much research now that shows that doodling and drawing equates to memorization and real learning and retention. Watercolor for young artists. We have had a big push in our homeschool this year toward the arts, and we've always had them included in our Timberdoodle kits, and art has always been a big focus for our family. Just personal values, art has been important, but with the high gas fee this year and my youngest deciding that she wanted to start taking art classes, there's been such a bigger push in our homeschool, in our home for art, and it's been really nice to be able to discuss, the influences of the world in art and the art in the world. It's been really nice to be able to do that. So I appreciate that Timberdoodle includes in their kits both kind of advanced things like the watercolor for young artists, but also simple things like the cosmic scratch-offs, because they're just fun, right? Like, it's creative and fun and a task to keep your hands busy, but also to engage your brain a bit. I like it. So that is our 5th grade curriculum kit kind of recap review. Will I do it again? Absolutely. Do I hang on to the things because my next daughter coming up, we've now officially, this is our first year kind of reusing things, which is amazing. So will I keep doing it? Yes. Yes, I will. Until there's just nothing for me there, I will come back. The company is wonderful. Customer service has always been stellar. I've always had a near immediate answer to any question I have ever asked. And I find the value not only in the product, but also in the people. And to me, the way that I want to spend my money, the way that I myself am a small business owner, invaluable, absolutely invaluable. So huge shout out to the people over at Timberdoodle for making this possible. Huge shout out to all of you sticking with us another year. I cannot believe it. And of course I will have those end of year recaps, and I will start sharing more and more of those planning videos. I have so many things I'm so excited to share with you this year. It's coming. It's coming. I can't believe another homeschool year is drawing to a close, but here we are. Okay, so as I'm sitting here, I am watching the parent test delay package orders for my other business. I realized that both of my kit videos, I will probably insert this exact same snippet into both videos, so I'm sorry if you see it again. Both of them were very complimentary. I don't think that I have anything in the kits that I don't enjoy, that I don't like. And I don't want you to think that that makes my recap of the kit not a genuine feeling. I want you to know that the pieces that I have found that I don't care for over the years, I take them out. There's a reason that we don't use the history from Timberdoodle, and I have videos about that here on this channel. There's a reason we don't use the science from Timberdoodle, and I have videos about that here on this channel. I don't care for them. I don't care for spelling UC, so we omitted it and we swapped it out. So I think it's important to note that it might seem, you know, really lovey, my reviews, but that's because the stuff I didn't like, I didn't buy. So I spent $14.54.60 on our Timberdoodle supplies for this year, and it's great value, and I love the pieces. Genuinely love the pieces, because what I didn't love, I didn't buy. Guys, I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. I will have everything that I have talked about linked down below because, well, it's helpful, right? I hope so. All right, guys,